Sitting in the Faithful Studios here, thinking about, whoa, I gotta go. Love you, bye. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Faithful Studios. You caught me again. I didn't even know you guys were here, but let's do it anyway. So today is Friday, and you know on Fridays is review day. So we've been working with the company all week long, and as you can tell by the shirt, it's Royal Beardsmen. So I've been unboxing Royal Beardsmen on Monday. If you haven't watched that video, I will link it right here. And you can go back and watch that video, see what I unboxed, how their packaging comes when you get a package from them. And today, we're going to review what I think of Royal Beardsmen. So, we're going to get into that right after this. Royal Beardsmen. Royal Beardsmen. I mean, it's got a catchy name, right? It's got a pretty awesome logo, as you can see. And I'm going to tell you what I think of their products. So, if you're new here, that's what we do. Hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up, and the bell, so all your devices go off when I go live or create a new video. And we're going to dig into this. So, Royal Beardsmen is a company run by Shan and Garrett, and they've been lifelong friends, and they live in Florida. They got the business going down from Florida down there, and basically they wanted to develop a brand that does not cut corners, and they wanted to change the image of the way a bearded man is perceived. And you know, a few years ago, and even into today sometimes, the bearded men get looked at as dirty or disgusting or anything like that, and it's not necessarily in the professional world to have a beard. Well, I work in the professional world and I face that every day. I get asked by my boss all the time, when are you going to cut that beard? Never is the answer. I'm never going to cut the beard. Well, I might trim it, but I'm never going to cut it off because I like having a beard. So I like that their mindset was, how can we make men with beards be more professional or look more professional, and beards to be okay in the professional setting? Well, what they did was they put in a ton of time, and they still do, and effort to grow the brand and show men and businesses all over that a beard can be professional. So we have oils, we have balms, we have mustache waxes, we have washes, and we have co-washes. You got grooming supplies such as brushes and combs. You have 2-ounce oils. You have little gift boxes. You got all sorts of stuff coming from Royal Beardsmen, and if you haven't tried them out yet, you don't know what you're missing. So let's dig into exactly what I think, and maybe there's a discount code. Maybe there's an opportunity for you guys to try it, and just maybe you can win some. So let's talk right now about the oils. So there is a ton of different scents. They're all good. And we're just going to go over a couple real quick, just because everybody's got a different scent profile that they'd like, right? So I have pretty much everything from Royal, and I've kind of put my top 5 to where I can go into a little bit more detail on my top 5. But let's just first talk about the ingredients. So here's how a bottle of oil looks. So you got this here. You got the awesome logo on there. You got a 2-ounce bottle. You have a 2-ounce bottle. Can you believe that? A 2-ounce bottle. And these go for like $18.99 for a 2-ounce bottle. And it's a killer steal. But you don't want to just buy oil. You want to buy oil and balm. And I'll get into that in a little bit. So here is the ingredients. Virgin argan oil. Jojoba oil. Vitamin E oil. Sweet almond oil. Apricot kernel oil, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, pumpkin seed oil, hemp seed oil, and scented with premium essential oils. So you have 9 different carrier oils in a bottle of oil. And generally, when you list ingredients, or companies list ingredients, they list what has the most in an order, right? So since argan oil is the first, there should be the most argan oil in here. I love argan oil. It feels good in the beard. So I'm going to shake this. So no particular order on these here. You have a whiskey glaze. So this is whiskey glaze. And the scent profile is a freshly glazed donut alongside a tall glass of Tennessee whiskey. I do like this scent. It just didn't make my top 5. To me, it's sweet. It smells like a donut with a little hint of whiskey. So they put on here a freshly glazed donut alongside a tall glass of Tennessee whiskey. So I get that. If they would have said whiskey with a little bit of donut, I'd have been like, I get donut more. But I definitely get the donut glaze, the sugar sweetness of the glaze before I get the whiskey. But this is a good scent. I like this. It just didn't happen to make my top 5. There is also one, and I like this one. I like the design on this one because you can see the blue wrapped around there. This is the only one that has some different coloring that I have. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different oils. So in this one is elixir, and it's blueberry, vanilla, and cinnamon. Same carrier profile, and it's scented with essential oils again. So they like to be natural, essential oil based, and it shows. And they want to be healthy for the skin and the beard. So this is, like I said, this is blueberry, vanilla, and cinnamon. And when I shake it up, I get a heavy dose of blueberry. Like, I get blueberry the most out of this, and it's different. I like blueberry. I have nothing against that. When you put it in beard, it changes a little bit. The blueberry is pretty strong right away, and then it kind of fades and you get some more of that vanilla. I didn't really get cinnamon out of it, but I like a heavier spice, so I look for more of a heavy spice. I get a little bit, but not a ton. I get more cinnamon in the balm of this than I actually get in the oil. Then we have one called Bonfire Brandy. And honestly, this is my least favorite. And that I know. And the reason is, this is scented, it correlates to a burning fire with small hint of molasses. Well, I'm just not a burning fire scent fan. I do like camping, I do like smoking meat, and I like that scent, but I like to get it from the campfire or from smoking meat, and not necessarily in my beard with a scent. But again, you have the 9 carrier oils and essential oils. This I definitely get the burning fire, and I did put it in beard even though I don't like it out of the bottle, but I wanted to see if it changed a little bit, and it does. The smoke does stick around in the burning fire scent, but throughout the day, I got more of a sweetness that kind of came out of it, and when the wind hit my beard, it kind of wafted up some sweetness. So that was just my least favorite, and it's probably because all the other scents are amazing. Then you have Tortuga Bay, which this is a newer one. This is their take on bay rum. So it has bay leaves, rum, spices, and cinnamon. Again, the 9 carrier oils. And this is just a good scent. It just didn't happen to make my top 5. So Tortuga Bay, their take on bay rum. If you like bay rum, you're going to like this. This is, in my opinion, a sweeter style of bay rum. So let's get into my top 5. And I guess this is in an order. And so number 5, we have Cavalier. Cavalier is number 5. This is warm vanilla, citrus, and cinnamon. So, I mean, it kind of goes with my scent profiles. I like cinnamon, I like vanilla, and I like citrus. And this is just superb. I don't even know how this makes number 5, to be honest with you. I had such a hard time coming up with my top 5. It's just so... I can't even describe which citrus it is, because you get the citrusy, but it's not like orange, it's not like lemon in my opinion. It mixes so well with the vanilla and cinnamon, and you don't get an overpowering spice either. There's nothing overpowering about this at all. This is just a good scent. Now this probably lasted about 4 to 6 hours for me, and one thing I did notice is that the scents, depending on the scent, some are stronger than others and some last longer than others. This one particularly about 4 to 6 hours, and this was my number 5. Number 4, we get into Crusaders Coat. Crusaders Coat, and this is heavily blended pineapple with coconut. And the first thing you get is pineapple. So if you've ever cut a pineapple and then you dice it up and you got the core, it smells like that core, that really sweet, heavenly pineapple scent. And I don't get a lot of coconut in the oil, but I got more coconut out of the balm of it. This, I got a lot of the pineapple. The balm, I got more of the coconut. This was a little bit shorter. This was closer to the 4-hour mark. And my guess is it's because citrus essential oils don't last as long. So I think that's where the oil fades a little bit quicker with that, is because of the citrusy. Next, the third. We're getting to the top 3. So you see this. Sire. So this is blended to be like a high-end cologne. And I do like cologne scents. There's nothing wrong with cologne scents. Again, this is in my top 3. So again, you have the 9 carrier oils. You got essential oils. And this is just a nice, crisp, clean cologne. This is high-end. It's very clean. It's not overly powerful. Some cologne scents I've had are like, you put them in, it's like, whoa, it's overly powerful. This was like, I'd say medium scent profile as far as strength. And again, 4 to 6 hours. It started fading off at about the 4-hour mark, but still I was getting breezes and it was catching me in the face and I could smell it. So I'd rate that at 4 to 6. Number 2, here we go. Dragon Spice. This was a tough one to not put in the first place. So this is woodsy blend with a fiery scent of cinnamon and a subtle hint of vanilla. And it's not, when it says woody scent, it's not woody as in like, this is not like cedar or pine or oak. It's like just, you're kind of out in fresh air in the woods, but then you get some cinnamon. But when you smell it, it's not like the cinnamon is overpowering and you get that spice up in your nose or anything. The vanilla really levels that out. And so this is just a nice scent. It's got a little bit of a sweetness to it. It kind of, I don't necessarily know what it reminds me of. Maybe like maybe a vanilla-ish, tobacco-ish type scent. But when you get it in the beard, you get a little bit more of that spice, and you get more of that spice out of the balm too. So what I noticed was, as the scent started falling off throughout the day, that the cinnamon kind of stuck around. So I kind of had like this nice, clean cinnamon feel, almost like I was chewing a piece of Big Red. Not like a burning in my mouth or anything, but like that scent that Big Red gum has when it comes out of off your breath. I kind of just felt like I was getting that throughout the day. And so I think the scent profiles kind of fall off around 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours, but then the cinnamon kind of levels out and you get that for close to 8 hours on that one. So that leaves us to number 1, and this was my number 1 and Maddie's number 1. And maybe that's why it beat out Dragon Spice a little bit for number 1, is because Maddie really liked it. But it's King's Lagoon. You probably guessed it if you know their scents. If you don't, King's Lagoon is coconut, citrus, and vanilla. And when I smell it out of the bottle, I get the citrus for sure, but it's the after effects of citrus. It's not like, again, one in particular citrus. I feel like there's a bunch of citrus blend together to make the citrus. But it's sweet and citrusy all in one. And when you put it in beard, again, this is one that lasts me most of the day, 6 to 8 hours for me on that one, which is kind of weird because it has citrus, but it also has vanilla and coconut in it. But I noticed it lasted longer. And you can see on this is one I've had for the longest. They had the childproof caps on it, and the new ones don't, the newer ones. But again, you got 2 ounces of oil here for $18.99. And when we suck it up with a dropper, you can see it's pretty clear of an oil. But you got 9 carrier oils in there. So you got some really good oil benefits for your skin and for your hair. This oil is going to be hard to not put the oils in a top 5, top 10 list. I mean, I have a hard time not putting them in the top 5. These are that good. And you get 2 ounces for $18.99. So, you know, for me, I don't have a huge beard, and we're coming up in summer and things like that, so my oil consumption goes down a little bit. I don't necessarily need 2 ounces. I probably won't go through 2 ounces as fast as I'll go through the balm because I tend to have more flyaways. I need the balm. But I love the value with it. The fact that they don't, their motto is they don't want to cut corners, and they're not. They're making these awesome labels with these bigger bottles that look good, and they've kind of stuck with that. They haven't dropped down to the 1 ouncers or anything like that. So I really like that. So let's talk about the balms a little bit. Here you have a tin. This is, again, this is the older style, so it had the pop top on it, just pop off. But the newer style that they're doing, same like look and feel, and these are 2 ounce balms, but you get the twist top, so it twists off. So let's just look at the label real quick. Here you have their label, and then on the back you got another label, and it just how to use and ingredients, which the ingredients are pretty close to the same, but you have shea butter, pure white beeswax, and then pretty much the same as the oils. So as you can see here, you have my streak down there, my drag strip. I was making drags down here. As you can see, it comes out really easy. It's more of the medium. It's not hard at all. It's not super soft. It's more of the medium. But when you put it in your hand, emulsifies real quick. It was just 2 rubs and it was emulsified just like that. You get the really, so this just happens to be whiskey glaze. I just grabbed one. And it smells a little bit different than the oil. But it's the same thing. You just get, so like in the oil I said that I got more of the glaze and a little bit of the whiskey. In the balm I definitely get more whiskey out of it. So that's pretty cool. And I noticed that with some of the oils and the balms is that the oil smelled, say, like vanilla, the balm had the cinnamon. That's just what I noticed kind of out of it, but I like that. I think it's pretty unique that you get a little bit different and more out of an oil compared to a balm or vice versa. Then they have, so the balms, I'd say medium hold just to finish that off, but they give my beard like this nice coating feeling, like it just feels like not brittle or anything like that. It just feels like it has this nice coating on it. Feels really good. One of my favorites on there. They also have this, which is a mustache wax. So it is extremely hard, firm hold. It is hard to get out. Like you need to put some force in with your nail or you need a pick. That's okay, because when you're trying to train your mustache or you have a crazy mustache like I do, I need a firm hold. And so you just have to put a little effort into getting it out and then emulsifying it in your hands and then get it in your beard. But it's going to hold, and it's unscented, which I like, because then I don't have to have a bunch of different scents, and I can match it up with whatever oil balm that I'm using in my beard. So I like the unscented. I like that's a firm hold. When you're trying to train, you kind of need that medium to firm hold, especially if you want to try to get up in handlebar or anything like that. If you're trying to go a direction that your beard doesn't, like mine, my mustache at the ends, it likes to fluff out and just hairs go like that in all different directions. So I try to kind of keep it together, and the wax really helps with that. You also have a wash. You guys saw this on the unboxing video, a wash. And I feel like their wash is pretty stripping, but I wouldn't say it's like a pine tar soap stripping. It suds up pretty good. And then the scent profile is really good. It's nice. You don't get like too much of the cleaning properties. You get a little bit. It just smells fresh and clean. This is the King's Lagoon, so this is in our favorite scent here. And it doesn't take very much. Use just a little bit, rub it up. I've only washed once since I've had this wash since Monday, so I used it Monday night, and that's where I roll with it. So I've only used it once, but that was the experience I had with it. And then you have a co-wash, same scent. And let me kind of show you I'm just going to shake this up. I'm going to show you like the thickness on this, just so you guys can see. Some guys like really like runny co-washes, some like a thicker co-wash. So as you can see, I'm putting a little bit of effort in, and it's consistency of, I'd say like a lotion is the consistency. I mean, as you can see on my hand, it's not like running down my hand or anything. It's sitting here pretty well. And as it's hitting my warm hand, it's going a little bit. But then when you rub it around, you know, you get in there. So scent profile's on point. It's right on the scent, King's Lagoon. It's right with the oil and the balm. I don't notice anything different with it. It left my beard feeling really nice and smooth. I'd rate it up there with a lot of other co-washes that you would rate in the top 5 that you're like, this is the co-wash I use all the time. Then we got this boar bristle brush from them. I think this is, they call it the premium one because it has their logo on it. As you can see here, it's more like a medium to me. Bristles a little bit spread out, so good for like those thicker beards. It's going to get in there a little bit better and brush it out. They also have this one, which, as you can see on this, you're concave here. And this just fits right on the cheek, and it's big. Like, I guess it's not much bigger than the premium one that they have, but when you hold it in my palm, like, it takes up, like, it's a handful of brush. It's a lot bigger than most of the other bristle brushes that I have or use, but it goes right on your cheek line, and it just floats around, and it feels so good. It can help you get in a little bit, you know, really good around the chin because it kind of curves around it, kind of gets good down here. So you have that on the website too. I also had this dual-sided comb. I really like this because it's fine tooth, so I like fine tooth more than wide tooth because my beard's a little bit thinner. So I like the fine tooth. It just feels, it glides right through. I like this. This has been like going like in my pocket and out and about with me. This is what I've been taking with because it's small. It fits in there. It's like the size of a credit card or so, maybe a tad bit longer. So this has been going with me. It's solid. I haven't had any issues with it. I don't feel like it's bending or going to break or anything like that. It goes in my back pocket. I sit on it. They also have this wood comb. And this one's cool too because you do have the wider teeth over here, and then you have the closer teeth over here. I don't use wood combs a whole ton, but I would go for the fine tooth side. A lot of people with longer beards or thicker beards like these wide tooth to get the tangle out and then finish off with like a boar bristle or something like that. So they have that. So that's the products. I definitely recommend these oils and balms. These are one of my favorites. When I get down to doing a list, I don't know how I keep them out of the top 5 companies. I don't know how I'm going to do my list yet. I'm going to have to figure it out. But you got 9 carrier oils and essential oils. Awesome. You have a 2-ounce oil bottle. Awesome. You have amazing label and design. You got great ingredients. You can get a 2-ounce oil for $18.99. Or you can get the 2-ounce oil with the matching balm for $29.95. Not only that, but you can get the 1-ounce firm hold wax, which is one of the best mustache wax I've tried, for $12.95. Good deal. Wash and co-wash. You can pair these up. 8 ounces each. 8 ounces each. $29.95 for the pair. So what I kind of put together for you guys was, why not head over to the website, pick out an oil balm combo, a wash co-wash combo. You're at $60. Use the code FAITHFUL, all caps, save 10% off, and it'll take you down to about $54. What does that do? Well, not only does that get you a 2-ounce oil, a 2-ounce balm, an 8-ounce wash, an 8-ounce co-wash, and 10% off, but it qualifies you for free shipping because it's over $50. What? So $54, you're going to get oil, balm, wash, co-wash, free shipping in the United States. You might as well throw some mustache wax on this if you're using mustache wax in training and get yourself a nice little bundle. Not only that, you can also get these cool boxes. So you can get yourself a starter kit, or that special father in your life, a starter kit that comes in these boxes. They have special pricing on the starter kit, and I believe you can still use my discount code. Get them this cool little box. Especially if you're gifting to somebody that's new into the beard game or somebody big into the beard game that really enjoys it. Like, this is a unique collector's item type thing, I feel like. So this is something where if I was going to get a Father's Day present for somebody that has a beard or is getting into bearding. You know, like I'd get them the starter kit, gift box type thing. You can get an oil balm brush in there. You can get oil balm, co-wash brush and stuff in there. There's different ones on the website. You can get 10% off and free shipping. This would make a great Father's Day present. So, any of you that want this, buy it for yourself for Father's Day. Buy it for somebody else for Father's Day. And maybe we'll just get some of you guys something like this tonight on the live stream. So we're going to do the live stream tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to give away some Royal Beardsmen. I don't know how much. I haven't talked to them about giveaways yet. I just know they're down for it. I got some of my collection that maybe I'm willing to give away to you guys too. We'll see how many people are there. So bring all your friends and all your family. Spread the love. My challenge to you is to spread this video. Share this video on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all your social media sites. Like this video. If you did like this video and you're new here, subscribe, hit the bell. I challenge all you current subscribers to hit the bell so you get notifications. You guys can all comment as quickly as possible and race over that because we have a racing theme here. You know, we make the drag strips down the balms. But I love talking to Shan. I love the company. I've had them for a long time, and there was a reason why I had some of their products and I got more. I have almost all of them. It's because it's good. I like to use it. Maddie likes it. I guess what I'd like to see is a butter, maybe, but I highly recommend Royal Beardsmen. Their logo's awesome. Their shirt's awesome. The company's awesome to talk about. You can tell that they put time and effort into it with their ingredients, their labeling, the products. If you check out their website, you can tell. So I'm all in with Royal Beardsmen. Maybe we could talk them into a collab or something like that. They seem to have a lot of my scent profiles that I like. I don't know. But I want to see your comments down below if you've tried it or if you haven't. Because if you haven't tried it, maybe, just maybe, we're going to get you some today. So comment below, have you tried it? If you have, what is your favorite scent? If you haven't, just say I haven't, but I want to try this. Let's get the comments flowing. Comment on other people's comments. And you never just know how the contest is going to work tonight. Maybe it's going to work with who made the most comments and who replied to the most comments. You just never know what kind of crazy things I'm going to do. So share this video, comment below, subscribe, thumbs up, bell, and stay tuned because there might be some bloopers. I don't know. We'll have to go back and see. But join us tonight on the live stream, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Until then, grab your coffee. I have it right here. Grab your bang. I have that right here as well. Stroke your royal man mane and have a fantastic day. Until I talk to you guys again soon, which is tonight on the live stream. God bless you all.